السلام عليكم أصدقائي، ورجعت لكم فيديو جديد عن لعبة كلاش ميني. ودلوقتي نزل الإعلان الأخير للتحديث العالمي للعبة. الفيديو ده هيكون فيه كل التفاصيل عن التحديث الجديد وجميع المينيز. وبس الفيديو ده يا جماعة أنا واخده من قناة عبدود من على اليوتيوب، فبنتمنى بس مناخدش بند. ودي القناة بتاعته، واسيب لكم رابط القناة الخاصة به في الوصف، وبتمنى تتابعوه. والفيديو دون فيه كل حاجة بالتفاصيل عن التحديث الجديد وجميع الميزات الجديدة، والترجمة موجودة في الفيديو. وخليكم على الفيديو يا أصدقاء.
Unlock minis in somewhat of a chronological order. So it's kind of like if you want to unlock the Wavemaster, which is in set 3, you need to own every single mini and hero from set 2, excluding special units like the Countess here, which I'll come back to in a minute. The way you unlock non-special units is by increasing your collector level. Up here, you can find a button that shines once you level up and would give you a random mini or hero from that set that you are currently working towards unlocking. Keep in mind, in later sets, some of the collector level rewards might be resources as well, so it won't be always just minis and heroes. The way you increase your collector level is by gaining collector XP. Simply go to your favorite mini or hero and pay some gold and fragments to increase their quality level. With each time you increase the quality level, you get 1 collector XP. The quality level doesn't make them stronger in battle, since everything unlocks maxed out in terms of power now. Also, aside from collector XP, you can get cool emotes that activate under certain conditions, like when a mini is deployed, or when the round ends, or when a mini gets a KO. And also, you can get battle highlights. There are normal battle highlights and elite battle highlights. Let's take the KO one for example. The normal KO highlight appears once per round when your mini gets 1 KO. The elite KO highlight appears every time your mini gets a KO and titles it stuff like triple KO, quadruple KO, and so on. Basically, an improvement of the normal highlight. Each unit has 2 highlights based on their theme. Minis like the battle healer will have tanking and healing highlights. Other minis like the barbarian will have damage and KO highlights. And besides highlights and emotes, maxing a mini will give you an avatar to show off your dedication to your favorite mini. Now let's move on to resources. This is where the gallery comes into play. By default, you will have a piggy chest available to collect every 6 hours. It will contain some gold and a small chance to get fragments. You can upgrade your piggy chest to increase the gold you get and have better chances to get fragments from it. On top of all that, at later levels, it will unlock the ability to earn silver keys and gold keys from the piggy chest. If you're wondering what those keys do, hold on, I'll get back to them in a minute. The way you upgrade your piggy chest is by having skins. Yeah, skins. If you go on the diorama tab, you should find a few paintings with skins in them. For every skin you own and insert into the painting, you will get 1 piggy XP. As you can see here, I'm just spamming all the skins, and at the end, I ended up with a level 16 piggy chest, which has a massive improvement over the level 1 piggy chest. But that's not all. There is a second source of piggy XP. If you go to the painting itself, you have the option to decorate it for crystal coins. It will take time to decorate, like upgrades in Clash of Clans, but every successful decoration will give you 1 piggy XP. Every diorama has 12 levels, so maxing each one is 12 piggy XP. Keep in mind, decorating also requires a quote-unquote builder, and you get 1 for free and 1 for having the mini pass. That's just tab 1 in the gallery. Let's check the other 4, starting with skins. This is where all your skins are displayed. Some of them even have groups that reward you for completing them, like all the animal skins will give you a new board, the Misty Forest. The other ones are still not grouped yet, but as time goes, they will have a set and a diorama as well. New skins include Reanimated Skeleton King, which is a high quality skin for Skeleton King. Warthog Hog Rider skin I showed on day 1 for Hog Rider. Field Medic, which is a battle healer skin that resembles a nurse. Slider is an ice skating ice wizard skin. Sharpshooty and Major Musk are 2 military themed skins for Dark Goblin and Musketeer. And those 3 skins are available at 1800 trophies for Season 1, Season 2 and Season 3. And they will have their avatar also be available at 3000 trophies on that same season. Also found it worth mentioning, set like Magic Archer and Scientist Ewiz are getting remodels. Also, there's a skin collection reward down there, so keep an eye on that. For Emotes tab, it displays all your emotes. Now I can't go through all the new emotes like the old sneak peeks because there is over 130 new emotes, so I'll just scroll slowly. Feel free to pause and look at them at any time. But what's important is the emote collection reward. This will be your main source for crystal coins, so you can decorate your paintings. Avatar tab is also the same, where it displays all your avatars, and there is a ton of them as well, so I'll just scroll slowly for you to be able to pause and check them. Also, avatar collection reward is another source of crystal coins. On the boards tab, it shows your boards. Windy Plains is free. Bartron Plant is a prize for getting all Robo skins. Healing Temple is a prize for getting 10 total skins. Shipwreck is a prize for getting all Ocean 2 skins. Misty Forest is a prize for getting all animal skins. Frozen Peak is a prize for getting all Clashmas skins. Sand Venture is a prize for getting 30 total skins. Stadium is a prize for getting 60 total skins. Dusk Plains is a prize for getting all Seaside skins. And finally, Robo Ridge is a prize for getting all Space skins. And there's a cool tiny reward for getting all 10 boards. Now the way boards work is rounds 1, 3 and 5 you play on your own board. Rounds 2 and 4, you play on the enemy board. Kinda cool, right? Next, let's move on to Toy Machine. Remember special units? Remember the gold and silver keys? Let's talk about them. The Toy Machine is a gacha system that has 3 key rarities: silver keys, gold keys, and epic keys. Silver keys are used on a banner that I think stays in the game all the time. This banner has a bunch of basic skins and some gold and fragments as possible rewards. The silver gachas have a guaranteed grand prize system that you get after 50 failed pulls, so you are guaranteed a special skin every 50 silver keys. Gold keys are used on more special banners that I think change from time to time based on some rotation or maybe updates. I don't know, honestly, we don't really have info on that yet. One example of a gold banner is the Ocean series, which has some very premium skins like the Countipus. It also has double the resources rewards of the silver gacha. The gold gachas have a guaranteed grand prize after 80 failed pulls. On a side note, special minis are unlockable through gold key gachas. The special mini gachas are not time limited, so you have some time to farm them gold keys and unlock your Hog Rider. The 80 key prize guarantee also works on special minis, so worst case scenario, minis like the Hog Rider will take you 80 gold keys to unlock. Epic keys are used on the most special gacha rewards. I think those will be mainly time based and probably have some longer rotation than gold banners, but won't return as frequently. An example on an epic banner will be things like Warthog skin or reanimated Skeleton King or even Queen Tron, which I think will be returning at some point throughout the epic key banners. For resources, they have tripled the resources of the silver key banners. The epic gachas have a guaranteed grand prize after 140 failed pulls. On a side note, Battle Machine and future special heroes will be unlockable through epic key gachas. The Battle Machine banner also most likely won't have a time limit, so it will be there up until you unlock him. The 140 key guarantee thing is also there on the Battle Machine banner. Here's a list of all the banners that you can expect to see in the next update. I would imagine all of them are gold key banners except hero skins and the Hog skin and the Battle Machine one. Those are probably an epic key banner. Now, where do you find epic keys? Good question. You can find some of them on the last track of the mini pass. Also, sometimes they pop up randomly in the shop for free, but I don't know if that one is final or just a dev build thing. Next, let's move on to events. This one is gonna be short, but the event pass is gone and it's all a free track now. Also, there is no more boosters, so you can play at any time, any moment and get full rewards. Aside from that, there is really nothing new as the team didn't have enough time to add new events. There was some slight changes in rules of some events though. Oh, and we got battle logs as a way to share replays into clans. Why is it with events? Okay, listen, I didn't know where to filter that one. It just doesn't matter. Okay, let's just move on. Gameplay changes. This, I imagine, is what the majority of you care about the most. The game got some brand new rules that changed the gameplay forever. First, for heroes, there are a couple things. Every hero now comes with a predetermined position. Melee heroes will be placed on the middle front 2 rows and ranged hero will be placed on the middle bottom 2 rows. That means the bubble is gone. Wait, no. If you keep your hero's initial position, you get to move it once later in the game at any time. Not only that, but you get to swap its position with an already existing mini for some outplay potential. It kind of is like castling in chess, where you move the king and the rook at the same time. And the second thing about the heroes is upgrades. Now every hero has 3 upgrades, and those upgrades are kinda like a mini star upgrade. Mid-game, you might find your hero in your shop to be upgraded exactly like how a mini is. Each hero upgrade costs 4 elixir and you can only upgrade once per game, so choose wisely. The hero upgrades are unlocked at some specific collector levels. For example, Queen's first upgrade unlocks immediately, and her second upgrade unlocks at collector level 11, and her third upgrade unlocks at collector level 40. Then for minis, well, and kinda heroes too, we have classes as the gameplay changed. Classes are like groups for minis where if you play multiple ones from the same class, they get a unique buff. We're starting with a total of 12 classes. First one is the clan. At 2 units placed, clans get some extra HP, and at 4 units placed, clans get a bit more extra HP. Second one is the goblin. At 2 units placed, the goblins get a small chance to dodge attacks. At 4 units placed, your entire team gets a small chance to dodge attacks. Third one is undead. At 2 units placed, it nerfs the enemy hero so they take extra damage from all sources. At 4 units placed, if the enemy hero is KO'd, the enemy minis will be nerfed to take extra damage. The fourth one is ranger. At 2 units placed, it slightly increases the attack speed to all rangers. At 4 units placed, rangers get a regular small attack speed buff every few seconds that stack. The fifth one is rogue. At 2 units placed, rogues have a small chance at dealing extra damage. At 4 units placed, a rogue unit deals more damage if it was the last one surviving. Number 6 is specialist. At 2 units placed, specialists shed negative effects every few seconds. At 4 units placed, your entire team will shed negative effects every few seconds. To clarify here a bit, negative effects include stun, burn, anti-heal, and stuff like that. So every few seconds, your entire team would get cured from stuns and other negative effects. The seventh one is royals. At 2 units placed, royals take less damage for a few seconds. At 4 units placed, royals take less damage forever. The eighth one is saint. At 2 units placed, your entire team gets more shields and heals. At 4 units placed, your entire team gets even more shields and heals. The ninth one is C. At 2 units placed, your entire team gets some starting energy. At 4 units placed, your entire team gets some energy every few seconds. The 10th one is mage. At 2 units placed, mages get more damage. At 4 units placed, mages get regular small damage buffs every time they super, that stacks. The 11th one is rider. At 2 units placed, riders get extra damage on their abilities. At 4 units placed, riders get extra attack speed for a few seconds when casting abilities. The final one is elixir. At 2 units placed, you get some more elixir per round. At 4 units placed, your entire team gets some damage for unspent elixir. While those sound OP, let me assure you that you don't need synergies to win matches. There are just some neat little buffs. Another gameplay change is to rumbles. Look, wait for it, and whoa, it looks dope. If you press here, it will show you your drafting pool, which uses minis you unlocked. The reason it zooms on your hero is because the hero you select will be available as one of the first 2 choices. Rumbles is now a 4-player game mode as well. There isn't really any other massive differences, but I'd like to point out this new button. It shows stats, specifically damage, tanking and healing done by each mini on your and your opponent's team. It's not Rumble exclusive, it's still available on duels, and I think it's a neat addition, to be honest. Next, let's move on to new minis. There's 6 more minis coming as well. I can't show more than the collection page as they are not gonna be available on day 1 of the update. First one is a Storm Wizard. She's a 3 elixir ranged mini. She has a clash ability that makes things stunned and untargetable, which is good for sniping things behind tanks. The first upgrade adds more duration, and the second upgrade adds more damage to the clash. The third upgrade makes the clash ability become a super. Second one is Sharkbait. He's a 4 elixir melee mini. The super pulls the farthest mini away from him in a splash area. The first upgrade adds stun. The second one adds damage to the super. And the third upgrade is a 5 energy clash. Third one is Inferno Warden. She is a 5 elixir ranged mini. Her super is an Inferno beam that deals damage over time. First upgrade adds longer duration, which equals more damage. The second upgrade adds more damage if the target has more than 50 HP, so it's good versus massive tanks. Third star, she gets 1 energy every time the enemy minis uses the super ability. Fourth one is the Executioner. He is a 5 elixir ranged mini originally from Clash Royale. His super throws an axe to the furthest enemy, dealing 8 damage on its way and 8 more damage on its way back. First upgrade doubles the damage. The second upgrade is more energy and healing for every kill. The third upgrade is an auto KO if the target is below 20% HP. Number 5 is the Head Hunter. She is a 3 elixir ranged mini originally from Clash of Clans. Super deals 4 damage to minis and 16 damage to heroes. The first upgrade makes the super pierce like the magic archer shot. The second upgrade makes the super drain 2 energy. The third upgrade doubles the damage and 50% more attack speed if Headhunter kills the hero. The final mini is the Apprentice Monk. He is a 3 elixir mini. He got the old monk clash ability. The first upgrade doubles the silence duration. The second upgrade adds silence to the enemy every 4 hits. The third upgrade adds 30% more attack speed if the clash ability hits. Now let's move on to how to prepare for the update. Let me start off by saying complete every quest you got. Collect all the mini pass. Do your trophy pushing. This update will change and reset most of the things in the game. Another thing is, make sure all your heroes are maxed out or at least the highest level possible for you. We were told level 15 heroes convert to level 15 quality, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio. The conversion rate of shards to fragments is 100-to-1. To put it simply, the most expensive hero level now costs 1 fragment worth of shards. The cheapest quality level costs 10 fragments in the update. For minis, any 3-star mini will be quality 4. The conversion rate of star shards to fragments is 50-to-1. Maxing a mini would set you back 24 star shards, so like half a fragment. You will be getting 4 levels for half a fragment. That's not talking about the gold as well. And about unlocking heroes and minis, it's worth unlocking them just so you can max them immediately. And on another note, unlocking Countess is a must since special units are significantly harder to get from the gacha, so make sure you buy your Countess before the update. Now the main question is, should you buy crystal boxes and toy boxes or save the resources? If you're missing emotes and avatars, ignore the boxes. Like I'm missing some emotes here and I couldn't care less, because realistically you will unlock them all while trying to get your collector XP, so it's not worth spending to get them early. For skins, I'd say generally they are worth getting earlier. I personally bought every single skin with my gems, but you might be wondering, Abdod, I'm not as rich as you. Which ones should I buy? Well, look at the dioramas, I'll have them all on the screen, and make sure you have at least 1 skin from each diorama. Having 1 skin will unlock the option to decorate your diorama, so that's 12 potential Piggy XP for unlocking said diorama. Looks like that's the end of the sneak peeks, and wow, that was too much. I'll see you on the update tomorrow.